Hi guys, it's Friday today and I'm just came on a walk out with my family and we're gonna be camping out for the weekend. So lovely bit of woodland here, really nice view you can see behind, and right now we're just looking for a place to set up our tents for tonight. So the car park's not very far away, didn't have to walk that far, but we're looking for a campsite now. Lovely evening today, got a really nice view. I'm going to be walking down there. And I'm going to be camping over here. Yeah, it's a nice evening. I'm going to get set up now. Also just hiked him with his little rucksack you can see down there. He's carrying quite a bit of weight, so he did really well. He's got a nice little pack there, I'll show it later. So I've just cleared the ground of where I'm staying, just here. It's pretty flat, there's no widow makers, any like dead branches, any rotten trees. It's all clear and it's fairly sheltered from the wind as there's quite a few hedges and trees around me. So got my little footprint here. And I think I'll be facing that way. I think the wind's coming from there, so it'll be hitting the back of my tent. And also I've got a nice view over that way. Set up now, and I'm going to put my sleep system in there. I'm going to be mixing it up with what I do today, just trying something different. So the thing that I'm doing differently with my setup today is that I'm putting the sleeping mat inside the sleeping bag. I'm going to see what it's like. I've never done it that way. I normally just sleep on top of it. So I'm going to see what that's like today. And so I'm just going to put it inside, stuff it in. I've already tried it out. I know it fits, but it's just, I haven't slept like that before, so I'll see if it's any better. So I feel like when the sleeping bag's on top of the mat, it tends to slip, which isn't that great. Obviously I've got a duck down sleeping bag, so when I lay on it, the feathers are crushed at the bottom anyway, so this setup tends to be more warmer, so I'll try it tonight. In this little wool, it's like a shawl, I'll put that inside of the sleeping bag as a sort of a liner, so inside, because if you start putting stuff on top, it flattens the feathers on top of the bag, so inside the bag. So that's all my setup done. I'm going to put a few bits in the pockets inside and then sort everything else out. But it's so nice not having to sit up in the rain for once. A lot better. Yesterday I got back from my overnight trip. I think the video's already posted today. So I got back yesterday. And so I got back yesterday, and then I went out today. So come out with the evening with the family, because it's nice spending time with your family, especially if you enjoy the same thing, which is great. And like, you've got to make the most of the time you have with them, because when you're older, you'll obviously be doing more stuff on your own, and you'll probably have a partner and stuff like that, so spend as much time as you can with your family, like, while they're there, because it's the best thing to do. And when I'm older, I want to go travelling and carry on with this YouTube and bushcrafting, and obviously go around the world doing it. And that's kind of my plan so far. So I can't obviously take my family with me everywhere, so it's best to spend time with them while I'm still young and still living at home. My final setup. Got my camelback over here and my bag and that. I'll probably pull the porch out on my tent at night. So yeah. Got set up before dark, which is great. And then I'm going to start thinking about the fire. She's sleeping with the dog tonight.
So I've set the MSR up, but I've divided it in the middle so the dog can have this outside bit.
So this is normally a 3-man tent, but you've halved it, haven't you?
He's in and out all night, so I've halved it.
So he's just got a, what's that on the floor? Just a normal tarp.
Yeah, he's got his ground mat and
Some blankets and his little bag over there.
I can shut. Well, I'm going to leave this open a bit for him because he does get in and out.
Can we see your side now? Yep. So this is a really big MSR 3-man and mine's just a solo. So you've got the same sleeping bag as me, haven't you?
And I put the mat inside.
That's
got a wool blanket underneath. And I've got a little blanket there.
Similar sleep systems. You've got bigger pockets than me.
Yeah.
I've only got small ones and you've got 2. So a lot of storage room in here. And it's still really big, you've still got a lot of room in here. So how did you half it like that then?
Oh, I just unclipped it from the rails at the top.
Really nice. And then you've got your jumper for a pillow.
Yep. I might put that on soon. It's
Yeah.
getting a bit cold now.
We're going to be cooking in this little pot. We've got loads of vegetables in there that we're going to be frying off and adding a bit of biryani. How do you say it, Mum?
Biryani.
Biryani. And some steak. So that will be really nice. Some steak and some some veg. Master likes the smell of it. So I'm just trying to get down to the subsoil where the like soil and mud changes colour. I know that I've reached it. I want to dig quite far down so I'm not interfering with any roots and stuff like that. The ground is pretty, like, I wouldn't know how to describe that. Like, it's easy to catch fire. It's quite boggy, if that's a word. So I want to dig a hole for this, so I don't want to be doing any forest fires, and keeping it safe. I'm also keeping the bits of soil I've dug up around the side, so when I leave in a couple of days I can fill the hole back in. I'm going to go out and get some like dried fern and some like stuff for fire lighting. Did all my bits, like sticks and that for the fire. I'll probably light that later. But we're gonna be cooking dinner soon. It's getting dark. Right guys?
Right guys, how are you Bex? All set up?
Yeah, I'm good.
Just getting a brew on.
Do you want a herbal tea, Bex?
No, I'm alright actually.
It's the life, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hey?
Got the fire going nicely.
Lovely evening.
It's not cold, is it?
No, it's because we've been moving around. It's a lovely evening. Gorgeous, isn't it? No rain. Yeah, we just need a few logs, I think. Tomorrow we'll get a few seats going so we're comfortable.
Little tripod stand. Just holding the bush pot up like that.
I think. Right, quiet. Don't get better than this, guys, does it? Apex,
No, it doesn't.
you getting dinner on?
Yeah.
What
So
we
I'm
got?
just going to put these vegetables on.
What we
We've got
got?
steak and vegetables.
Oh, nice.
So I'll just put that on the heat.
Should have bought that little rack, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
Put the little rack over there. I'll be out your way in a minute.
Oh, Bex,
Oh, it smells nice.
So the vegetables are fried off and I'm just going to put some steak in for the pot. That's some chopped up steak that we've brought with us. I'll mix that in. Just serve it up now. How is it, guys?
good,
Lovely.
lovely.
Well, Bex.
Good. What do you do yours?
It's like a curry.
It's got that biryani in it.
That's really nice. You've got leeks in there, what?
You did, didn't you, Bex? It's got leeks in it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's lovely.
Is that courgettes as well?
Oh, that's really nice. That's proper bush stuff.
That's it. Nice little meal. So we've just had our dinner now, and just gonna go back to the tent, put my bits away, and you can hear like some deers running around, or something's running around. The sticks are all cracking. But yeah, apart from that, it's really silent. Usually near the camp you can hear a bit of road noise, but you can't really hear any like planes coming over or road noise around here, which is really nice. It kind of feels like you're in the middle of nowhere, even though we're pretty close to the car park. So I'm all set up now. probably gonna shut my tent up so my sleeping bag doesn't get damp. But yeah, it's a nice dinner, and it's good that we're all set up, all prepared. I think it's -1 tonight. That's what I've heard anyway on the weather. And it's dry, which is great. No rain. And I think it's dry tomorrow as well. So, all good, all good.
Nice brew now, guys. It's dropping a bit, the temperature, so keep the hot fluids up. Got a nice Yorkshire tea on the go.
Right guys, just had a herbal tea and just went for a little walk around here, just seeing what it's like, and yeah, that's about it. Just been sitting around the fire, having a little chat. Yeah, it's been a good evening. Everything's all prepared, everything's been set up, which is all good. And yeah, it's been a good night. So I'm gonna be getting into my tent soon, and yeah, just chilling out.
Beautiful. I'll get brekkie on it a bit.
I'm just hanging my sleeping bag in the tree. Got a bit wet like last night from the condensation. So it's mainly the bottom of the bag, so I'm just drying it out now. Really nice morning. I think it's going to be really warm today, which is nice. Got the breakfast on. Really when the smoke hovers in the forest like this, it means it's going to rain in the next 24 hours. So I think I read about that, and I think we'll have to see if it rains tomorrow. But it's like the smoke's trapped in between the trees. Nice morning today, or probably that late morning. But I slept well. It's a really nice night, and just going for a little walk now. I also put my hammock up over here this morning just to have a sit down. I might be thinking about sleeping in there tonight, depending on the weather. So I just saw a deer hide over here. I'm just going to have a walk over, see if I can see anything. So here's the deer hide. Just going to go up there, and I think it's fairly stable, so just going to have a little look up there. You weren't the best, and there's not a proper seat up there, so it's really unstable. You can't sit up there, which is a shame. Just gonna walk through here. You see there's a bit of a frost last night on the floor. You can see there's sort of like a bedding for the deer. I've just found some scat. just built a little makeshift tripod to put my container on to boil some water.
Oh yeah. Nice and nice evening.
Decided that I'm going to be sleeping in my hammock tonight, so I'm going to see how it is. I think it's cold tonight, so might be a bit chilly in the hammock, but I think the stars are out, so it looks nice. So yeah, night guys. Packing up now. I slept over there last night in the hammock, which was actually really nice. So now I'm just putting all my gear away, going home in a bit. Yeah, but the hammock was really nice. Didn't rain, which was good. It's a nice setup. Packed up now, and we're gonna head back to the car. Filled the fire pit in, and we've left no trace.